as you can see, heading up, one of the main paths going up is just absolutely flowing with water. I presume it's because obviously had a lot of snow and ice and stuff. Yeah, so this is what we're currently dealing with. It's slightly flattened off, and as you can see, there's absolutely, well, swamped. It's basically swamped in, really. But yeah, I'm just going to be heading up there in a minute. It gets quite steep as you're going up there, and it's definitely a lot steeper. I'm not sure if you can hear me, but we're just getting towards the top of Fanfauer. Is it Fanfauer? I don't know. Probably there's a lot of people out there that want to correct me on that one, but yeah, we've got low clouds here, so you can't really see too much. Well, you can see in front of you and stuff, but just obviously not your surroundings. And then I think that is the top. I think that is the top point. Hopefully this GoPro is doing a job of keeping the wind out. I find it hard to film, talk and be up here. Well, it's just something that has to be managed, because you can find that you do have to keep your wits about you when you're in places like this, especially with sheer drops like that. Turns out that that wasn't the top. That was just a marker, I presume, for when you go back, so you know where the edge roughly is, and you know to take a left at that point, which is quite helpful actually. But this is the top just up here, as you can see. Yeah, buddy, we're getting there. It's definitely, I'd say it's nearly gale force winds. I reckon it's about 35 to 40 mile per hour winds, potentially even higher. But yeah, we're getting there, nearly up there now. Oh, it's like a swimming pool around it. Nice. See if I can. It's like bloody Titanic, isn't it? Whoa! Yeah, buddy. As long as I know I've touched the top, that's all that matters. As long as I know. I'm not going to be able to camp up here with my tent because it's just too windy. I'm going to go further down, even though it's there's quite a lot of swamped out or waterlogged areas lower down, and up here as well. I'll try and find somewhere potentially. But yeah, I'm just going to walk back to the stones. I'm judging it took me around about an hour to get up here, so I reckon it's going to take about, they say take a third off, don't they, for on the way down, so about 40 minutes, but that's to the car, which I'm not going to the car. But yeah. This is what life's about though, getting out there, out your comfort zone, being in situations where you have to rely on yourself a little bit, And yeah, that's what it's about. When the wind drops off, it's actually it's not cold up here at all, to be honest, considering what it looks like. It looks like it should be freezing, but I suppose because I'm moving and stuff like that, it makes a difference. But yeah, shame really. If the wind wasn't so bad, we'd just come up here. But I don't want to end up airborne. So better be safe than sorry, innit? Right, it's not really good view, but I think I found where I'm going to pitch my tent. The trouble is, it is quite close to the path, the main path. But my thought was, there's not really any on this mountain. There's not really any areas which, you know, like there's just little hidden away pockets sort of thing. Right, the weather's looking a bit. Looks like the rain might be coming in a little bit, so I'm going to make my tent. I'm going to put the tent up, sorry, not put the tent up. There she is. Just in time, it's started to rain now. I think that's not a bad pitch, considering the ground's all over the shop. But yeah, I don't think that's a bad pitch. I'm just going to go in now and set up my bits and bobs and that, and then yeah. The mat I'm using is the X-Bed Winter down mat, which has got I think it's got an R rating of like, it's something very hard. Right, time to get some food on the go. So the stove I'll be using is the MSR Pocket Rocket. And there you go, as you can see. Get that. I'll have to be careful with this because I know you're not meant to cook in an enclosed tent, but I'm in a position where it's absolutely pissing it down outside. And oh yeah, if anyone ever needs one of these, it's used to prop up your gas stove, or if it's on uneven ground, or just makes it a lot more secure. Go on to I think I went onto like one of them Chinese distribution websites, you know, Alibaba and all that sort of stuff. I think I went to there to get one from. Sorry, I can't even fucking talk properly. I'm just trying to. I find it hard to do two things at once. Both sort out my scran, and then also talk to the camera. Right, I'm back. I've got some noodles on the go at the minute. Some soba noodles. Chili ones are my favourite ones. But yeah, they're just cooking up. Try to open this up, not left the zip locked in at the bottom just so I can air out the tent and stuff. But yeah, looking forward to getting some food. I'm not really that hungry, to be honest, at all, but you know, I will be when I start eating them, I think. But yeah, It's nice to just be set up and chilling now at this point. They are done. Here they are. Let's give them a little taste test. Woo. Fuck me, I bet they're fucking molten. Missed. That's the trouble. You can't eat noodles with a Sea to Summit spoon. It just does not work. I have to just... That's really hot. Nicer. Right, I've got a couple of beers for tonight. Let's just take a little look at what I've got. So, I've got this one. Basically, I love the design on this, and I've had Beavertown before. This is the Beavertown Nanobot. It's only 2.8%, which is good for keeping your wits about you in the mountains, you know what I mean? So yeah, I've got that one, and I've got this one as well. These are both from Waitrose or M&S, I think Waitrose. Triple fruited mango. So it's a modern sour beer, 6.2% that is. But yeah, I look forward to having them tonight. I'll wait till it gets a bit darker. It's coming up to 8 o'clock now and it's still light. So yeah, on one hand it's nice, but on the other hand I want to chill out, have my snacks, have my beers. I might have one now and then I'll have one later. Do you know what? I'll crack open one now. Set that up there. Like that if I can. Let's have this. Oh. Cheers, guys. Let's give this a taste. What's it meant to be? Sometimes I have a little thing saying like, we strive to create the strangest beer and all that sort of stuff, but they don't have one on there. It just says the ingredients. That was lovely though. Do you know what? I actually think I prefer a beer or an IPA that's lower in alcohol. In comparison, I mean, there is a sweet spot. That's 6.2%, so we'll see. But I got a excuse me. I got a stout by Vocation. It looked really nice. It was like chocolate, all the good nuts, chocolate, coffee, and brownie or something like that. And it was like 12%, but I didn't see that. Oh no, it wasn't that high. It was about 10% or something. I didn't see that. And then of course when I opened it up and had it, I was like fucking absolutely taken back. Because it was just like, I don't know, it was almost like drinking a beer that had a bit of vodka poured in it. That's what it was like. But once you get over that, it's alright, to be fair. It's just that first few sips. But this is really nice. I really enjoy this. And would you listen to that? That's right. Absolute silence. Yeah, buddy. Let's change that to... Oh, hold on. That's it. Absolute silence. Blinding you a bit there, aren't I? Might be worth me setting me lantern up. Where's that? It's in here. And then I will put, do you know what, I'll use that one. I'll put the carabiner on it, just to hold it up. Come on, carabiner, get off there. Right, this is just a little OEX light that I have, but do you know what? I've had this for about 2 years now. Never, touch wood, never any issues ever. Yeah, buddy. That's more like it, isn't it? Is that a bit too... I'll have to put the red light on. That's it, that's better, that's better. Nice chill vibes. I'm glad I've probably said that about 5 times now. I'm glad I'm set up yet again. But yeah. Can't seem to stay on this mat though. Look at the state of me. Good morning, everyone. Let me put my hat on, just so... It was at this moment that I realised I'd spilt coffee all over my sleeping bag and my mat. Just got a little coffee on the go now. Good morning to everyone. I must admit, last night there were parts where I thought it was a bit... Let me try not to spill this drink. There were parts last night where I was like, please, helm 1 compact, stay standing. It was like, it did get a bit... I was lay there thinking, man, if this tent doesn't hold up, I'm gonna have to get out of it. But it's quite hard. It was quite hard to tell what sort of wind speed we were dealing with from the inside of the tent. Oh man, I look so tired. Yeah, it was quite hard to tell from the inside of the tent. Obviously, you can see the tent moving, but yeah, it was raining all night though. It did not stop raining. It stopped now, luckily. But it's still got some pretty cloudy conditions outside. Let me just show you. It doesn't look as bad on camera, to be honest. But it's pretty visibility is pretty poor. So I'm probably going to finish this coffee, get packed up, and then head down. I'll see you down at the bottom.